Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wolf. So in this video I will be covering everything happened in the last 2 to 3 days. A lot of things has happened and I took a couple of trades as well. I will discuss each and everything in today's video, so let's get straight to the point. So first of all, Trump just few days ago announced a crypto strategic reserve that will include XRP, Solana and Cardano. Well, first of all, let me make it clear, he is only focusing on cryptos that are centralized and made in America. So RIP to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So everyone who voted for Trump in the hopes that he will add Bitcoin in the crypto strategic reserve and then Bitcoin will go to the moon, nothing is going to be happening at all. He will never add Bitcoin. And let me make it very clear one more thing. I made a tweet that history repeats itself and America will do anything to get rid of people, government and currency. Basically what this means is that America will do its best. It will use its military power or any type of power, political power and etc. America will do anything to secure that dollar so that the dominance of dollar remains in the world. So in the past there are many example of these, that when America tried to silence those people and those countries that try to replace dollar, and the same is happening with Bitcoin also, because you already know Bitcoin already got hijacked couple of years ago. I mean, when Bitcoin was launched, it was hijacked. Some insiders and some close team of Bitcoin, they intentionally decreased the block size of Bitcoin, making it useless. You can't even do couple thousands of transactions per second on Bitcoin. So it has no intrinsic value remaining. It is not decentralized at all, because you already know China and other main countries, Russia, they all have the majority of mining power of Bitcoin. So it is already centralized. Plus American ETF companies are also taking their hands on Bitcoin and manipulating the prices, because if you have watched my previous video, you already know why the main dump happened in the price of Bitcoin, when we saw a small $1 billion outflow from the Bitcoin ETFs. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And America and Trump, and that's what I want to say, that Trump included only cryptos whose owner bribed him. So only made in America coins, and the owner who bribed him, Trump only added these three cryptos in the crypto strategic reserve. And also let me tell you one more thing. So ignore the background noise, as I'm right now in my college. So first of all, you can clearly see Trump announced crypto strategic reserve, but he never ever mentioned Bitcoin in it. He said that he will add Bitcoin, but no, I'm pretty sure it won't get added at all. So this is the reality. Only Cardano, Solana and any other crypto, XRP, only these are getting added right now. So that's why we saw a pump from $86,000 all the way up till $93,000. We saw a pump, but after this pump I was pretty sure that the price will dump towards the downside again. Why? First of all, price is already in a downtrend. High, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I was pretty sure that the price will make a lower high from here and will get rejected. So this is a very important zone of resistance, from 91,700 to 93,700. This important resistance zone, plus this downwards trend as well. And that's why after this pump, when on 2nd of March this pump happened, I was pretty sure that the price will dump towards the downside the next day. Also one more thing, the son of Trump, Eric Trump, he first said buy the dips. When said this tweet, when the price dumped towards the downside heavily, when the ETFs were taking out of their money. I've already made a main video about it as well. And now let me tell you one more thing. The green candle on 2nd of March that I was talking about, when that green candle happened, like when the price pumped towards the upside, he said, now my advice is hold. Okay, so he's telling people, he's telling retailers, he's telling to the world to hold Bitcoin. This was my top signal. When he tweeted this, hold, I immediately knew that the price will dump towards the downside and all the retailers will lose money, and I knew this will happen, and it acted as a conviction on my existing setup. So I was already bearish on Bitcoin because of this resistance right over here and this lower high, and I knew that the price will dump towards the downside. And one more conviction this was the strongest conviction of all time. So first of all, let me tell you one more thing. 2nd of March was Sunday, right? So on Sunday, Trump announced crypto strategic reserve and the price of Bitcoin pumped. So on Saturday and Sunday, the CME futures market is closed on Bitcoin. So on last Friday, the market of futures approximately, I would say, closed at $84,700. But I knew that the Monday market will open at $95,000. Why? Because on Sunday the price pumped towards the upside, so this will create a huge gap in between, and the price of Bitcoin has to dump till minimum $86,000 to fill this gap. And that's why I was very short on Bitcoin and I was bearish on Bitcoin. These three important signs for me were enough to go short on Bitcoin, and my entry price was somewhat over here at $93,700, and obviously my first target was $86,000. It booked some profits at 86k level. Right now my trade is still running in profits. And let me tell you one more thing. Why Trump on Sunday announced crypto strategic reserve? Do you want to know why? Like, I mean, out of nowhere he comes up with these three random coins, Cardano, Ripple and Solana, and did not even mention Bitcoin or Ethereum in his tweet. Later on he mentioned Bitcoin and Ethereum and said that he may add it. But do you know why? Because on that same day, one of the biggest scam in the centuries happened in America. What happened? Citigroup, the third largest US bank, it accidentally sent $81 trillion to a random guy instead of $280. Well, first of all, let me make it clear obviously that $81 trillion does not exist in reality. I mean, there is no $81 trillion of US cash available, right? It's impossible, it is not available. And this means, and obviously they sent it through bank, right? So this means they created $81 trillion out of thin air by just pressing some buttons on their screen and then pressing the send button, and automatically some random guy received $81 trillion that has no value at all. And once the bank realized their mistake, they just seized that random guy's bank account and just pressed backspace on the keyboard. They just pressed backspace and boom, $81 trillion removed from the existence. So this is what fake money looks like. Because obviously in 1971 Richard Nixon already removed the gold standard, and after that all money became worthless, and this is the biggest scam. And I'm pretty sure that Trump announced the crypto strategic reserve so that not many people give their attention to this important incident that happened, because this also happened on 2nd of March only, approx. I mean, just few hours before the Trump announcement. So yeah, I mean, you can see what is happening in the whole entire world. Alright, so I'm on the Ethereum's chart, and I told you all that I will not enter in a long position right over here, right? I mean, if I wanted to enter I could have, but I did not enter. I did made a previous video in which I informed you guys that my target on Ethereum has been met at $2173 level, but still I will not enter in any long position. Why? Because I was waiting for the price of Bitcoin to come at approx 76k dollar level, and Solana at 120, I would say approx $122 level. These was my bearish targets and I was waiting for them to meet, but suddenly Trump announced the strategic reserve and this fake price pumped towards the upside, and after that it also dumped. And do you know why this price again dumped towards the downside? Because obviously I told you three reasons, but one more geopolitical reason is that Trump has announced 20% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, so his overall tariff situation is also creating very fear in the global markets, and that's why this dump happened. Some people say it happened because of this geopolitical reason, but I'm pretty sure it happened because of the technical analysis, plus we can say fundamentals as well. So right now the price of Ethereum is below the important support of $2,120 approx. If today's daily candle closes below this zone, then obviously this zone will become a resistance for Ethereum. So if that happens, then we can see some sideways price action for the next couple of days before a massive dump. Why I am saying a massive dump is because, first of all, let me make it clear, I'm not entering in any long or short position on Ethereum right now. I'm avoiding it. So yeah, do follow me on my Twitter for my latest trade updates. So why I'm saying that the price can first move sideways and then can dump, that is because, so previously we saw the price of Bitcoin dump all the way down till $78,000. Why? Because to fill a CME gap. If you have watched my this video right now popping on the screen, then you already know what I'm talking about. But I expect the price of Bitcoin to minimum dump towards the downside till approx $76,000, because see, basically if I explain you guys, you can clearly see this was the last lower low and then this was the lower high. So now a new lower low will be made. This means that the price will have to dump towards the downside below $78,000. Like last time the price went all the way down till 78,200. So this time it has to dump below 78,200 to make a new lower low. And obviously I expect the price to come near $76,000. That is my target for now. But obviously there are many, I would say, very rare chances it can happen suddenly. Maybe we can see some sideways price action, some little bit pump and dump, and then we can see $76,000. And I'm already in a short position, so I'm already making money. And if the price reverses from here, then I will close my short position. And yeah, and if the price comes at $76,000, then I probably will enter in a long position and close my short. And well, it all depends on the situation at that moment. Also talking about Solana, so I hope you have watched my this image. I tweeted it out, and basically what I'm trying to explain right over here is that, as you can clearly see, price of Solana is in a downtrend. High, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this was a lower high, same as Bitcoin. And I obviously knew that this is a very important resistance level from $175 to $168. This is a very important zone of resistance, and same thing happened on Solana also. Well, I'm pretty shocked that Solana is included in the crypto strategic reserve, and still it is like a pump and dump. I mean, it literally looks like someone scooped all the liquidity out of a meme coin chart. It literally looks like that. We saw a pump, everyone was like, yeah, we are so back, and then a dump. Everyone is saying that, oh, it is so over. Like, I mean, these are just retailers crying. So I already knew that Bitcoin will dump. This means Solana will also dump, and the same thing is happening. So last time Solana went all the way down till $125 level, somewhat over here. But this time I expect the Solana level, the Solana's price to come minimum $1 to $3 level. This is my target for now, 123 for Solana. Why? Because as I already told you, it has made a lower high. So if I zoom in, this is $125 level, which is already a lower low. So this time Solana will dump below $125 level to make a new lower low. So I expect this level 123. This is my minimum level right now, and I have not taken any trade on Solana right now. I'll wait for it to come near my support purple zone from 119 to $123 approx. So let's see, it will come down to complete its target and I will enter in a long at that time, but not right now. Also, just a last quick update on crude oil. So you already know we have taken multiple trades on crude oil in the past, and most of them went in profit, some went in loss, and it's okay. So right now crude oil is in a downtrend. You can clearly see high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is the new lower low, lower high. So it is continuously in a downtrend. Like, overall trend is also down, and if I zoom in, this trend is also down. So I will enter in a long position, but not now. I will be entering in a long position when the price of crude oil comes approximately at $67.19. Then I will enter in a long position. Why? Because of this important support zone. Simple as that. Because see, already the price of crude oil is in a downtrend for a very long time, so it is oversold and the bears are getting exhausted. So pretty much I am bullish on crude oil for the next few days. Let's see, next few days and weeks. I mean, it all depends on geopolitical right now news, and if everything happens smoothly and nothing from the America or Trump or any other country, any bearish news occurs, then I'm sure that the price of crude oil will pump towards the upside. So yeah, this is a very very important support for crude oil from $67.19 to 68.1. Let's see what happens. And I already told you, if price comes at 67.19, then only I'll take a long entry, or else I won't take a long. So yes guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you understand why that immediate pump happened, what were the main reasons behind that pump, and like the real main reasons, and why that dump happened. According to me, there were three, I would say, convictions that I was pretty bearish on Bitcoin, and the same thing happened. Like, I today woke up in the morning and saw already the price has dumped towards the downside, and why it happened, the main geopolitical reason and everything, and also why Bitcoin has no future. And I mean, this is the reality, and I hope many people understand it from now. So currently I'm in a trade on Bitcoin and not on any trade right now, and maybe I'm thinking of not giving because I never give any trades, but sharing some of my trades on altcoins as well. Maybe in the future I'll see on sharing some trades on my altcoins, but for now, today only Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana and crude oil as well. I am planning to enter in a long position on crude oil. Let's see what happens. I would say it all depends on the price action, and crude oil and commodities, the weightage is more on the fundamental side rather than technical. It all depends on geopolitical reasons. So let's see what happens. Currently this is it for today's video. I hope you understand. Do watch it 2 to 3 times and please ignore the background noise, and I hope you understand. If you have anything, then do comment below, and if you want to trade crypto, you can do that on Bybit. Link is in the description and in the pinned comments. You can just create an account for free, or else you can just create an account on any exchange you want. I'm not doing any pressure promotion. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.